Hello and welcome back to Rome Total War, the Brutii short campaign with me, Bardon. I've been waiting eagerly to assault here, so and I guess that you probably have been too. So let's start getting ready.
Besieging settlement, sir.
Okay, so we've got 2 rams. Actually, we only need the 1 ram. Let's get another set of ladders. And a 3rd set. And then let's maintain the siege. Okay, good.
Settlement under siege, sir.
We don't have the money to recruit in the field. And is there anything else? He can move. So let's move him.
Sir.
Then let's end our turn.
Moves depleted, sir.
Oh, again.
No more moves.
Those guys just sitting outside. Okay, blockade Salonia. Okay, we can do that, I guess. Okay, so now they've got extra troops there. Alright, so first, you're going in there. That should have happened a long time ago.
General, move out.
Larissa and Thermon still not looking too happy. But they're just about clinging on. So we're okay with that. So these guys have... They have an army on board that needs to be reinforced. So what exactly is in the army? Got 2 generals.
Aye, Captain.
So we basically need foot soldiers and archers. Okay. So archers.
Orders.
Put those in there.
Imperator. Imperator.
So we still got 5 slots. Current. Now Athens will still have to be sorted out. Sparta. Send those to Athens. Okay.
Imperator.
Send those guys to that army.
Imperator.
Okay, and I guess next turn the fleet is going to move out. Corinth. We have to recruit. So let's go to you. Then there. Let's go with you. Let's retrain those guys that came in. Sparta are still okay. So let's send those guys to Corinth. These guys to Athens. Okay, Sparta then can recruit another set of Hastati. Corinth's recruiting. Thermon are recruiting. Larissa aren't recruiting. Let's get those guys because they'll sit outside the walls and then we can send them down to Athens. Okay, Apollonia is probably okay. Tarentum and Croton are fine. Cydonia is pretty much sorted out now, so let's build the governor's villa there while we can, because this isn't really a great staging point because we can't get the elite troops that we would want. Okay, now
Orders. Engage the enemy.
Yeah, I think we go for the assault here. It's going to be difficult, but I think we can do it. Okay, so if we look on a pure battle, 2-1, we should definitely win. But it's basically the defenses. The defenses can do a lot of damage to us. So we have to capture the walls and the gates quickly. And we could be saying that to Game Nitius. Varus, give me back my legions.
Hello. Today we are gathered here to do battle. Regrettable, isn't it? But sometimes, you know, life is like...
Okay, so that's just a standard kind of thing that he says. Right, so what we want to do, capture the gates and capture those 2 towers. Then that will give us hopefully enough of a kind of a spread there that we can get inside with our cavalry then and not take too many casualties. So let's make the cavalry, let's put you there, and let's just surround Game Nitius as much as we can. Make those a group. Make those a group. Okay. Let's start a battle.
The ferryman will be busy today. The
So we're gonna go
more men to the fight.
We're gonna go there with those guys. Here with those guys. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go towards that tower. And you guys are gonna go towards that tower. And you guys are gonna go there as well. Oh, maybe... Ah, that's interesting. So, we have to go all the way over there. Yeah, let's send those guys over there. And these guys can go here. And then the same on this side. That's gonna go there. And those guys are gonna go there. These guys are gonna keep hold of the ladder for the moment. Now, we're probably gonna lose the unit that has the ram. But we want to do, like, we want to kind of a distraction as well. So here, as you can see, they've got a lot of guys on the wall. So our plan is to try and engage them from multiple sides.
Our soldiers have reached the gates with a battering ram.
Okay, let's see how these guys do. 7% damage. 14. Okay, so they're maybe gonna get it down to maybe 50% before they all die. Maybe. But we could be lucky and they could actually just force their way in. So we've got 34. They're holding out pretty well. And we're providing good distraction.
Praise the gods.
40%,
The
nice.
siege towers are at the
Okay,
walls.
siege towers are at the walls.
Now the real fight begins.
Okay, so I want you guys to pop up there. You guys, you want up here.
Our ladders are in place, and our men are now attacking. Against courage, what
Okay,
use
good.
of walls?
Now let's send this unit up there. And this unit up here. Okay, and then on this side. Oh, we're in through as well.
Our
Beautiful.
soldiers have done their work well.
You guys
The battering
go
ram
there.
has broken through the gate.
And you guys help over here.
Our ladders are in place, and our men are now attacking. Against courage, what use of walls?
You guys come over here. So, yeah, we want you to head up there. So we're purposely not going through the gate because they can just bottleneck us there. Now their reinforcements are going to come into the city over there, but hopefully it's going to be a bit too late for them. So you guys, you want to run, and you guys, you want to run as well, and then both of those guys, you want to run. Okay. So fighting on the walls is going to be pretty intense. You guys get fighting there.
Attack!
We're basically hoping to catch them in a bit of a pincer movement there. These guys can make their way over there. You want them to run. What's going on with these guys? I'm not sure why. Maybe they're just waiting for something to happen.
Our soldiers have captured the walls! Now is the time to press on and capture this place!
Okay, so good. We captured the walls. The big fight is going to be here. So we need to get as many of our units over this way. Oh, here come these guys now, just in the nick of time. Get over here. So they're going to start feeling hemmed in now, the enemy. And they're actually, those guys are going all the way around, which is interesting. They didn't come in that gate. They decided to go right around the back. Okay, we captured another building. So we captured the tower, right? You see, we've got lots of guys streaming through now. Okay, so now, because we're facing a bit of a bottleneck, those guys... I'm going to try and just urge guys on. You guys get in there. Let's see if we can get a nice view of the fighting up close. Ooh, I almost spilled my Coke onto my keyboard. That would not have been good. Yeah, so at the moment we're maintaining there, which is good. Their cavalry down here can't do anything. So I think what we're going to do now is we're now going to bring our cavalry in. Oh, they've run. Because our guys have been shooting them from up top. Nice. Yeah, so let's bring our cavalry inside the city then. And they're starting to break here on the walls as well. If this unit here breaks, it'll then mean that we can make that unit break as well. So you guys are going to drop your ladder, and you're going to come into the city as well and form up there. Those guys are breaking, which means that these guys can now push on here. Okay, so these guys will come back and immediately took casualties, so they thought better of their little plan. So we've just got one unit here who I have a lot of respect for, who are holding out. These guys here, phalanx pikemen, but now they're being attacked from both sides, so they're not going to last. Yeah, there you go. So we can just slaughter those guys. But we're still going to have a pretty formidable force, because the reinforcements now are over the far side. We want to finish these units off before we advance any further. Okay, great. Now let's group all of those guys and let's get them down here. So they're going to come. Let's halt for a second, because I want our archers to be able to shoot at these guys. There we go, good. And then now let's move them down. So I guess they're like a scouting unit almost. They come and they see what we're doing. A few don't get killed, and then they run back to their general in the center. Okay, so they're basically formed with all their guys there now. We're going to march down this road here. We could send our cavalry around that way, but they would then be reduced by the towers that we haven't captured. So it makes more sense to just basically try and brute force this. So we've seen before when I've been defending, when we've taken control of a settlement, that how easy it could be for them to bottleneck us. We're hoping that that they won't manage to do it. So we might actually eliminate that unit now. Yes, we did. Okay, good. And we're going to bring our cavalry into this little square here first, because I don't want them getting too far ahead of the rest of the guys. So you can see we still took some casualties here on the wall, but mostly they're from the Macedons. This group here were obviously, you know, there was heavy fighting there, and they had that one group that really stuck it out, and that's why you kind of see a lot of our fallen guys there. But then once the guys that were over here broke through, then it was just a matter of time really before we wiped them out. Okay, so we're gonna march these guys to there, and then put our cavalry here. And once we get closer, then I'm gonna put the guys in the formation that I want. So have the archers made it? I think the archers have made it through, and they've joined up with their group, which is good. So they've got another unit marching in there, and that's pretty much all of their forces. If they had those guys either on the walls or at the gate, it would have made it much more difficult for us. But they kind of, they didn't really have a choice in terms of the reinforcements coming, but they could have easily brought the reinforcement in through this gate, and reinforce those guys, because it would have been a lot harder for us to break through that one. Okay, now. They got light lancers. Nothing we're going to be too scared of. Now we're going to I'm going to set these guys up like that one. Let's do it. I want to do kind of that one. Ah, there we go. Okay. Let's put those guys there. So I want them to kind of face my main army, and then my cavalry can go on this side and pour into them. So it looks like they are going to try. They should have been moving this way earlier, but they are going to try to counterattack. So cavalry from this way, extricate yourself from those guys. Everyone else just get stuck in here. Oh!
The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
So let's get those guys. Yeah, so the general just, I think, just wanted to die gloriously by charging into us. Didn't work out too well for him. Okay. So I don't think these units, some of these units won't run because they're fighting to the death. But these guys might, because they're the general of the reinforcements, I believe. Or maybe they're the general of the guy that was here already. Either way, he's gonna die. So who did we kill? Killed Captain the Festionus. Okay. So they're surrounded. They are definitely going to fight to the death, but the death's going to come pretty quickly, I think. Imagine being those guys in there, knowing that you're going to die, but you want to kill as many Romans as you can.
Gods be praised! The enemy general is.
Okay, it's another general
This is
done.
a heroic victory, worthy of Roman arms.
So I think that was the best assault we did, because we secured the towers and the gate pretty quickly, and it meant that we took very little casualties from the walls.
Victory! This land is Roman!
Okay, so again we're going to enslave, and the reason for that is because we don't want to give them another big stack army, so this is the best way to do it in terms of maintaining our order. And I think it's at this stage it's the Brutii way, isn't it? Conquer, then enslave. Okay, and then look at that, Game Night just got himself a body slave as well, just to kind of hammer home what the Brutii are all about. Like, they're not nice people. Great men have better things to do than dress themselves and clean their own armor. +1 influence, -1 from personal security, because you know, because he's used then to people being around, like slaves and stuff. It's easier to get an agent in, I guess. Okay, now Larissa. So we've got one more turn for the arena, which could save Larissa, but I hope that they don't have a rebellion. How close are they? 70%. And we can't actually do anything, because looking at, we've already got the maximum army that we can put there. Okay, so this army is going to wait until next turn. Do you kind of want to... Well, we can't boost the army yet. So instead, let's end our turn. But let's move guys who can move before we do that. Okay, so that's a decent army there. So that could actually come here and cause us problems.
once.
Over here, not so good for them at least. And then over here.
Your Honor, without delay. Without delay.
Okay, some interesting stuff over there. And then
Yes, Master.
I think we're going to leave him here because I want to see what the Greeks do. So we're going to put him here so we can see the Greeks there or there. And then we'll end our turn. Yes, the Greeks ran home again, tail between legs. Now this is interesting. So they've now got a big stack army there, which is probably going to come up here. So in terms of retraining, we need to get as much retraining done as possible. Getting these units back up to something like the full fighting numbers. Let's go with you guys. Okay. But yeah, I think Game Nitius maybe is going to need some help. But right now, we're thinking about maybe taking Rhodes. So first of all, these guys pop down here.
Yes, Captain.
Then, so let's look at
Ready to sail.
what's in this army. So cavalry wise, maybe they're okay. Maybe they could do one more unit of cavalry. But the cavalry here isn't of great. Well, this cavalry here is good. Let's pop them in there. They've got one more unit we can take. 2 units of archers. Do we want another? We could take the credit archers maybe. Yeah, let's take those guys.
Ready to sail.
And then they're gonna head to Rhodes.
Yes, Captain.
Okay.
Out of move,
And we're
sir.
basically hoping that the Greeks decide to pop back over there. And then while they're over there, we can take Rhodes from them. Okay, so that area has kind of been sorted then. So now what we need to do is get some recruiting done here. So we want to do it in there. We want to do it in Athens. So Athens kind of needs some more foot soldiers. Corinth. You could recruit some cavalry for us, and then here some more cavalry. Okay. Then Apollonia. You can't recruit anything at the moment. Okay, that's fair enough. Then let's check here. So finances are okay. Okay, so Hostia is dead. That's someone's wife. We'll check whose wife it was. Braska's got herself a spice merchant, so that's definitely good for us. Servius got herself a freeman clerk, 10% bonus to tax income. Spurius got himself a freeman clerk as well. Heronius got himself a beastmaster, so +1 command and 15% discount on animal unit training costs. Okay. So yeah, other than that, we are, I think, just about ready.
Yes.
I want you to move this way.
At once.
And the reason for that is because I wanted to see
At once.
if these are the only 2 large armies to have in that area. And over here, where this chap is,
Awaiting your command.
so that they're Pontic. So you can see why the Pontics
At once.
were considered to be pretty close to winning when their empire stretches that far. Okay, so we got a spy here.
Yes, master.
You're gonna head down to Thessalonica.
Watching and waiting.
So yeah, look at these guys. Royal pikemen. Peasants not so good. Archers decent. Phalanx pikemen. So they're decent, but these guys are really elite. And these guys as well. Archers not brilliant. But they can still do a lot of damage. But he's gonna spotted by Marjaxis. So is that another Morjax then? Yes, it is. So there's another family member there though for them. So if he wants to come and fight us, hopefully he'll wait a turn though to do it, so that we can get most of our guys retrained. But right now, I think we're pretty much close to ending our own turn. Next turn we'll have a look around in terms of the taxation on our various places, but for now I think I'm happy with the way things are, so let's end that turn. Okay, yes, so the Greeks have done that.
Fleet's ready.
More for them really. So we're going to pop this army off on
Set
roads,
sail! All ashore. Orders?
and they are going
Engage
to
the enemy.
go
Besieging
there.
settlement, sir.
Actually, let's lift the
The
siege for a
siege is
second.
broken. Ready to sail.
Let's go here.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Pop him on board.
Master. Hiding aboard ship.
Drop him off
Watching
there.
over the troops.
Ooh, we
Ready to
can't quite
sail.
make it.
Yes, Captain. Orders?
So let's maintain the siege then,
Engage the enemy. Besieging settlement, sir.
and just build that for now. Oh, they've only got like what is it, wooden wall? Yeah, so that's going to be pretty easy to take. I think we'll build 3 rams, okay, and then we'll maintain the siege.
Settlement under siege, sir.
So I don't think we even need to worry about having the gates open for us there, which is great. That guy is going to come and attack us. Okay, so we again want to get our retraining done, because I think with a retrained army we can probably deal with him pretty effectively. So I'm trying to focus on basic numbers there. Okay, happy with how things are there. So then we could maybe eliminate another big army for them, because I think we will probably win that battle. And then again, it's all about draining their resources from our point of view. Sparta, you're not recruiting, so why don't you get some Hastati? Corinth, you're recruiting. Athens, you're not, so you're going to get some Principes. Okay, and then we don't really have money for anything else.
Orders?
You guys are going to go to Athens just to bolster things there. Now, I said I wanted to look at tax rates, and I certainly do. So Athens at the moment is at 90% public order, so we can't do anything with the tax rate. We'll keep it at yearly games. We can retrain some units, so we'll do that. Cardonia, normal tax rate. High there is okay. It's not a huge amount of denarii, but you know, why not get it if we can. Croton, there we're doing okay. Tarentum we can retrain, so let's do that for those guys. we'll keep maintaining low tax rate there. Apollonia is like a little star for us really, because we can keep very high tax rate there for a long time. It does affect our population growth, but you know, Apollonia has been lucky in that it hasn't been like a target for anyone else. So and look at that, he's age 76. That's like amazing in that time when people, you know, when 50 was considered very old. But he's probably going to die off now that I've said that. Titus is 52. So we've got low tax rate, and we've got monthly games. It's at 85. That's not great. 115 there. Larissa, 100% yearly games there. Sparta 105. We're still at monthly games there. And then Corinth 85. We can retrain, so let's retrain them. And I think that's back to Athens, yeah. Okay, so we shall end our turn and we shall see what the various armies do. We could potentially have a Greek army landing here to fight us, and then we could have the Macedons besieging us there as well. So he's making an offer to gain Nitius, who refuses, thankfully. Okay, so Aulus just died. Yeah, pretty much what I was expecting with the age. Okay, so faction announcement. New faction leader. So Oppius is now the new faction leader. Brascus got a poet, which is actually very fitting, because Brascus is very eloquent. And if you haven't checked out his channel, you should definitely go. Like, there's a link on my channel homepage, so you can find it from there. But definitely worth checking out. Servius got a librarian, so +1 influence and management for him. And Titus got a mistress, so +1 management for him. Then there's a recruitment report. Okay, so he's actually left, so they're maybe feeling the pinch over there somewhere. So I think we were right not to sally forth against them. Let's retrain guys there. Construction, we can do I think we do communal farming to boost the population growth rate. Then tax rate, 120. We could probably put it up beyond normal, but I don't want to right now. The Greek army has arrived, as you can see there. So if we can, yeah, we're going to attack that army. And I think this will probably be the last action of this video. So I'm gonna move guys that I want to move first.
Yes.
So let's move him halfway there.
Honor.
Okay, I just want to see if there's another army, and then we're gonna move him back this way,
Your honor.
just so that I can get sight on him. Then over here, where's our guy? Okay, let's talk to the Egyptians.
Can I be of service? I shall speak with them at once.
Let's get some trade rights. Okay, so that's definitely good for us. And let's come over here.
Honor.
So that's Egyptian.
At once.
Okay. Now, something else I want to do is something maybe I should have done before. I want to see if I can do it.
Imperator.
Let's bring him to here.
Forward!
Okay, and then I want to build a watchtower.
Build tower!
Okay, and then I want to pop him back in.
Imperator!
So what that does is that gives us sight of Thessalonica, even if we don't have someone over there. So we basically got guys in there looking in that area. That's good for us. Yeah, so let's get this battle underway then. I'm gonna attack you. Yep, we know we're gonna remove the siege. They're not fighting to the death, so that means that we don't have a chance to claim the city, but we do have a chance to basically wipe out this massive army here. And one of their faction family members, which I can't think that they have too many left. Bella Horrida Bella, War, Horrid Wars, Virgil. Virgil wrote DNA.
Or die. Today, I think we should send as many of them as possible to Hades.
Nice
hard
idea.
3/4 of the enemy's total strength faces us on this battlefield. If we should lose, then the more of them we can kill, the better. Those who come after us will have fewer enemies to face. But
Very
when
true.
we win, then we will have done terrible, fatal damage to our foes' hopes. They have been brought to the battlefield by mewling infants instead of leaders. There is no advantage in numbers to either side. Therefore, skill and courage will be the keys to this day's battle. Yet, for all that, we are the stronger within ourselves. We are the greater warriors. The enemy will undoubtedly try to slaughter us at a distance. We must charge home and stop their cowardly plan. I have fought these men many times, and even now they must be praying to their false gods for mercy. They will have little enough of it from me.
Okay, let's start our deployment. So picking up on something that he said there, he talked about them having, or it being 3/4 of their strength. So that means that elsewhere they've only got maybe 250 troops. Let's make these guys a double line. Let's make it like that though. Okay, and then I want these guys back here and these guys back here. So give some protection to the archers. No, definitely don't want it like that. You guys there, and you guys there. Okay. Then, oh, you should be in this group as well. So let's group up like that. So we've got 2 generals on this side, and we have. So let's put these guys here, and let's put you over here, and then give you these guys as protection, and then group there, pop you over there, pop these guys down here. I like that. Look, you can see all the ships out there. Like, it's probably not exactly the same as on the world map, but it's again, it's just a nice little touch, you know. And you can see why the whole Total War series is so popular, because it's the attention to detail, really. Let's start the battle.
The ferryman will be busy today. The enemy have brought more men to the fight.
Okay, so they've got their backs to the sea. They're trying to move out of that position now. So I want to try and trap them. We're gonna go try and take him out. And actually we might send those guys over to help as well. Okay, now let's halt these guys. Okay, let's halt you as well. Oh, there we go, one general. Oh, it's our king. Wow.
To strike hard at his grieving subjects.
Okay. Let's put these guys like this. Okay, now we got a major group over there. See why they were talking about, he was talking about that they were going to try and get us some range, because there were a lot of mounted archers. Let's get these guys to shoot back.
Great God!
Oh, we got
praised.
another one. Beautiful.
Enemy general is killed. Fear
So,
makes a home in our enemy's
Patrobas
hearts.
Sicilia was their king, and then we got Usanor of Lacidon. Now, you guys get in there. So they're trying to encircle us, but it's not going to work for them. So we've got a lot of them on the run now. Now, we need to maintain discipline with our guys. Especially you over here. Okay, now let's give these guys a hand. You guys who want to attack them. And now this group. You want to basically sweep through all of this. Okay, he's thinking of getting sucked into us, so we're going to move this group up. You guys are going to move to there. So we won't worry about those archers for the moment. We can sweep them up with cavalry later if we need to. Okay, so a lot of his units are on the run. So we've got this knot here. Let's get rid of those guys. You guys need to help them as well. Okay. So they're gonna try maybe counterattack. I think we're gonna be okay. Let's take those guys out. Now let's try and capture these guys. So they're going after our archers. So we kind of need to group those guys and get them over here. And you guys get that guy. So we're gonna ignore those guys there for now, because we want to isolate this group here. You guys have some fun with their archers now. You guys, as soon as you're over there, deal with them. Okay, now, where are you guys? You're chasing there. Once again, catch him though. Maybe he'll turn back just before. No, he got off. Okay. So now we're just gonna sweep in and take these guys out. So they're getting a lot of kind of partial units off the field, but nothing too crazy. Now, you guys need to run, as do you guys, and then you guys are gonna go all the way through there. You can come help over here. Okay, so we're gonna surprise those hoplites, hopefully. they're gonna break any second, I'd say. Yeah, there you go.
The gods
Let's
be
continue.
praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear and now they flee!
You clean that area up. Everyone on those guys, I think. Let's stop these guys firing for now. Because they're gonna kill too many of our own. You just make sure that they keep running. And then let's speed it up. That's the only unit left. Oh, we actually got them. Nice. Because they tried, basically what they were trying to do was trying to regroup with the rest. So that's why they didn't run off there. The rest of the army went that way, so... but it's just, as you can see, we basically left them with 11 guys, so... I think we can maybe take the settlement now. Because there's nothing left of the defenders.
Victory!
Oh, we've got a rebel
Prepare for battle.
group in there now.
Besieging
Okay,
settlement,
so
sir.
let's get 3 rams. Oh, we can't actually... Oh, we can, yeah.
Settlement
And then let's
under
maintain the
siege,
siege.
sir.
So there's not going to be a relieving force from the Greeks there, which is good. Enemy army routes, great. Trait increase, +1 command, and faction destroyed, yes! So that's the Greeks gone. Okay, so I'm very happy with that, and I think that's a great place to end this video as well. So I hope you're enjoying these videos as always, and I really do hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.